Tell me, Ms. Thompson, why shouldn't I hold you responsible for the damage that your son was responsible for by stealing the car in the first place?
Well, I know I'm responsible. I know I am. This is my kid. That's why I took on plea on paying already in Nevada. That's why I started paying the restitution.
So let me stop you here because we have to clear this up.
Okay.
Did you make another police report concerning her son after the car was taken and before it was recovered?
Yes, I did.
And what was it that you did?
That he passed by my house and pointed the gun at me.
And he didn't even know where she lived at.
He passed by your house? How many days after the car?
The car probably was almost gone a week.
And was he in the same car? Was he in your car?
The same car. My car.
He drove by your house with the car.
Yes.
And what did he do?
Pointed the gun out the window.
Did you call the police?
I called him right away.
And in the police report, you say that he saw you and he pointed a gun at you from the car.
Yes. And it was other people in the car.
Was he ultimately arrested for that?
Yeah, he did get arrested when they got him.
Now, there would be two cases against your son. It would be this reckless behavior, and there would be the theft of the car. You have submitted evidence that your son, in the family court or juvenile court, is paying $3,000 restitution to the plaintiff?
Yes.
And what was that for?
For her car.
Is that true?
Your Honor, it's not true. He got charged for that gun that he had.
He didn't.
Her restitution is only $2,200.
Yes.
$100 a month.
Now, that's not for the damage to the car.
That's not for the damage.
As a matter of fact, there were two people on that restitution case.
Yes.
Two people didn't steal your car.
But they swapped. And they found guns in my car, and the other boy got caught with the guns in the car.
But my kid didn't get arrested.
On the floor.
So now what is your defense? That your son is already paying restitution?
Yes.
How much does he pay?
My son paid $100 every month.
Does he work?
No, it come out of my pocket.
And have you paid $100 every month?
Looking.
One time.
I gotta pay it tomorrow.
When was the restitution order entered?
They started last month.
I'm confused because I'm looking at this
restitution. I got $100
Hold on for a second, because I see here the defendant submitted evidence of the restitution receipt, and it says here $2,218.
That's how.
Yes.
And it says that it was ordered September 14th of 2021.
Until they get off probation. So they gotta have all of it paid off before they get off probation.
But I see another paid $100. How much have you paid towards that restitution?
I just started last month, $100.
And I'm also confused. I used to practice in juvenile court. I've never seen restitution ordered on a gun charge.
It's not on the gun, it's on her car.
Okay, tell me this, $2,218 for each juvenile?
Yes.
Okay, how did they come up with $2,218?
Because
let me ask Ms. Simon, how did they come up with $2,218? Because you submitted something that said that you had charged
$5,000.
Hold on, Y'all, please.
Sorry.
Okay, my Texas is coming out. $5,762 is what you said. The exterior alone is the estimate for the damages. How did they come up with
my radios alone?
How did they come up with $2,218 for each?
I don't know. They say it's restitution.
I know, usually with restitution, you've got to provide some documents, and that's how they set the amount. You didn't provide anything to the court?
It wasn't proper.
For restitution? I was on video chat.
And you don't know how they came up with the $2,218?
That's how much it is. 22 from her and 22 from the other lady. The other lady never even started paying. I'm taking
that's about $4,500.
The judge told me that I can do whatever once I leave the court. I could take her to small claims court to get my money.
The defendant's itching to say something.
Okay, on the paper that I turned in to you guys with the restitution, at the bottom it say payment from the little boy in jail. He started paying and my son started paying.
Ms. Simon, you called the police because someone drove by your house in your car and pointed a gun, correct?
Right, her son.
How do you know it was her son?
Because I was standing outside and I know how he looked and he know where I live at. Now, I did see the other boy in there when the police called me and told me that they had.
Okay, hold on. Ms. Thompson, go ahead.
Her grandkids was calling me on the phone telling me, oh, my granny is weird. She calling the police and telling the police your son riding past her house.
Okay, well, that's all hearsay. So they're not here today.
My son didn't even know where she stayed at.
Okay, but isn't your son responsible for everything that happened to the vehicle the moment it got stolen?
No, because he gave it to the boy. They swapped off or something, so both of them is responsible for it. Even though that my son didn't do no damage to it, it's still his responsibility because you took it out of our driveway. Right. You went in my purse and took the keys. If it wasn't for you, this little boy wouldn't have the car.
Right. So you agree that right
then and there, I agreed with it.
So what you're telling us is you just think that you shouldn't have to pay twice.
Not twice.
Okay.